Welcome back. Hopefully it was a good enough commercial for you. Here's our buddy Big D. Got a topic he'd like to discuss right now.
All right, yeah, I would like to talk about this shooting that happened recently in Seattle. Guns mostly is what I want to talk about. A guy walks in to a cat. Well, he get kicked out of the cafe the day before. Gets pissed for whatever reason and goes back the next day and starts shooting people up. Well, he killed 6 people. That's just wrong. I mean, people don't need to have that.
You don't need those kind of weapons.
Guns. You don't need. I mean,
when our forefathers said that we should all have guns, we had muzzle loaders.
Muzzle loaders.
You know what I mean?
That's what I think. Everybody should have a muzzle loader.
I got one of y'all bitches.
If you can load that thing faster than I can, more power to you. That's how I feel on the whole situation on gun control. I mean, I'm not trying to take guns away from people.
My dad had an interesting thing. He said that we should only be allowed to have 6 shooters like cowboys have.
Right.
Do the 10-pace thing or something.
Defense only.
Yeah. I just think it should be one bullet at a time. A 6-shooter, you still have 6 bullets where you can make boom, 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 boom.
A lot of weapons, gun control. A lot of gun control issues have always been that they're for hunting. What kind of deer are you hunting with a fucking automatic?
With a fucking AK or something. Yeah.
You have to have a lot of special paperwork and permits.
But still,
the sheriff to have a fully automatic.
People get around
you
that
can obtain one. It's illegal.
Me and Derek know young kids who have those fucking kind of walk around with blocks that talk about going to bars. Yeah, legally, have the papers.
Oh yeah.
And they talk about going to bars and starting shit with people in the bar because they know they got a gun in the trunk and they can go pop it and pull it out. Now that is retarded. There is people in this country that do not need to have fucking guns. I'm sorry.
Yeah, for sure.
The problem is that we cannot run the country based on the lowest common denominator. We can't say that situations like this, where there's these types of
lowest common denominator, we're the highest common denominator.
What I'm saying is the lowest if we legislate to the stupidest among us in the world, you know what I'm saying, so that even they cannot get hurt, what is your life going to be like?
Do they not do that already? Everybody has to wear a seatbelt because some dumb people died when they were driving without a seatbelt. So they decided that we all have to wear one. We all have to drive at a certain speed.
Insurance.
Follow those laws.
Yeah.
We all have to buy car insurance because of those things.
Oh, on the seatbelt law, they have repealed the helmet law, and there is talk of repealing mandatory seatbelt laws.
That's good. That brings our freedoms back.
People have already died from that stuff too.
Look, I'm not against everybody having a gun or having the right to bear arms, but why do everybody?
Why do you need a gun that's going to rip somebody in half?
It's like anything else, other subjects that you want to talk about. When you want to make all these laws against gun ownership and all that, and you look at these, people like this guy in Seattle, which I'm sorry, I'm ignorant to. I don't know.
Well, just take bowling for Columbine. You know all about that.
Yeah.
You know all about those.
That's the same thing.
The same thing.
That's a humanity thing. Would it made you feel any better, like Archie Bunker said, would it made you feel any better if they was pushed out of windows?
No.
I mean, if somebody has the fucking desire to kill or cause harm to other people, they don't need a gun.
If you could push 15 people, push 15 people in a row out a window off of a big building and make them die, well, then they deserve to die.
How many people died when Murrah Federal building blew up? When Timothy McVeigh killed all those people without a gun.
Right. That's not. That's different.
We're talking about gun control, not bombs.
No, what I'm saying, I'm making a comparison here. Even if you control guns to that extent, and somebody still wants to do harm in the manner that this man wanted to do, you could have ran in there with a fucking ninja sword.
You gonna tell me with the ninja sword he's gonna kill 6 people? Well,
possibly.
They deserve to die.
They're close ones.
If you're sitting there looking at it, but with a gun, you ain't got no control over that. You don't even have a gun.
I'm saying you're all like chilling in line. Like,
okay,
man, I think
what about that sniper dude? What about that sniper dude in fucking Washington a few years ago? Then
absolutely. What I'm saying is,
and he killed a shitload of people. He was fucking many yards away.
But I could take a loaded gun right here, fucking pull the hammer back and set it on the table, and it will kill no one.
But that doesn't
it won't do anything until somebody picks it up with intent and goes bang. It's not the fucking gun. It's the people.
It's the people. But should we be giving everybody a portable nuclear weapon?
No.
Well, there you go. There's your fucking answer.
But that still doesn't mean. That still doesn't mean
same concept.
people should be able to buy.
Well, no, I mean you can't kill 10,000 people in an instant with a fucking gun.
You want it? Well, not 10,000 people, but you can kill a lot.
Well, that's the difference.
I mean, you shouldn't be able. My point of view is not everybody should be allowed to have those guns just because our forefathers said it was so.
What guns are we talking
back
about?
when they said it was so, I'm talking about the guns that like this guy used. Automatic. I don't think anybody should have an automatic weapon for any reason whatsoever, outside of army or whatever. I don't think that you should not be allowed to have a gun. You should be allowed to have, like Dad said, a 6-shooter fucking pistol, a fucking shotgun. That's it. Why do you need to kill more than 6 people in one time?
What was the most feared weapon in the Wild West?
I don't care about the Wild West. I'm talking about today.
What was the most feared weapon in the Wild West? That's right.
Oh,
shotgun blew someone's head.
Well, yeah. Some of that. Well,
it wasn't the 6-shooter. It was the shotgun.
But my point is,
have a shotgun.
Shotguns are nice.
Why do you need, as someone who loves the gun laws and that, why do you need an automatic weapon? Why do you need to be able to kill 15, 20 things at one time?
I wouldn't carry it that far. You know, what you're saying is like this guy went in there with an assault weapon that was clearly illegal.
Kind of gun did he have?
No, it was legal.
But there's legal weapons that are assault weapons, Christopher.
Richard, I know you've never been to a gun show, but I can tell you that you can acquire a kit to make a gun fully automatic that is a semi-automatic weapon.
Right.
A shitload of those.
Shouldn't that be illegal?
You can possess that, and you can possess the gun it goes to. The minute you combine them, now you're breaking the law.
Yeah, but shouldn't that right there be illegal? Why should you give people the choice to do that?
Well, what I'm saying is,
you're only asking
if you
what
want
they're
to
doing is you're
legislate
asking
the
the board
lowest
to
common
deal with that.
denominator, if you want to take it down to so that, you know what I mean, if you want to narrow it down and make it so small that, you know, here's the problem. Here's another problem. If you're going to commit a crime with a weapon, do you give a shit if you're breaking the law? Do you give a shit that you're holding somebody up, you're mugging them with a pistol? Do you care that you have that?
That's not my point. My point is if that guy could only have a shotgun.
The laws are only going to hurt the people who obey the law.
If that dude or those kids at Columbine only had a shotgun, 1 or 2 people die and that's it.
How do you know they wouldn't have obtained the weapons otherwise? Even if they couldn't just go by them themselves?
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. They shouldn't have them weapons.
I can tell you that when I was 19, I was able to acquire alcohol pretty easily by a proxy.
Those guns shouldn't be made. Their only purpose is to kill massive amounts of human beings. That's the only thing they're built for. They're not built for any other reason.
What did we fight war
at one time?
And why?
Then we should all go back to cannons and shit.
I don't know.
Cannons and muzzle loaders.
You think you can get the whole world to agree to that?
No, of course not. I mean, that shit ain't. Well, we're just bringing up a topic and talking about it.
I'm just saying, it's necessary, man. I know that you guys want to look at it and say it's that way, but I'm telling you, man, own one.
You don't need one.
Go with me to the range. I will change your mind.
I'll go shoot a gun, but I don't need a gun that's gonna shoot.
Smell that
many rounds
burning, baby. You will change your mind.
Why would I need an AK? Why would I need an AK?
They're fun to shoot.
That's all. That's it.
So you're gonna buy one to shoot up a bunch of trees.
Huh?
You're gonna buy one to shoot up a bunch of trees.
You can kill a deer with it.
Why are you gonna need that to kill a deer, man?
Quick shots.
Hey, I have a buddy of mine that has a muzzle loader and he kills deers with it. That's all he needs. He doesn't need it.
That's all we needed. That's all we needed. 7mm Magnum, dude. That thing could kill something way fucking bigger. But I'm saying,
Davy Crockett can live in the outdoors with the muzzle loader. That's all we need. Goddamn it. He took out all the Mexicans at the goddamn Alamo with the muzzle loader.
And he died.
That's all right. That's all right. He took out more than one person.
He took out more than one person.
I don't have nothing against guns. I think everybody should be allowed to have guns. All I'm saying is that we shouldn't allow everybody. There should be better testing. This guy was obviously a nutcase.
Yeah.
The
dude that killed
the Chinese guy that bought them guns and went into Virginia Tech a couple years ago, he was obviously a nutcase. He did not deserve to be getting weapons.
Yeah.
I mean,
and the dude that killed Kathy Gifford, not Kathy Gifford, but the one Gifford senator.
I have a witness that I can prove that I went